I was about 10 years old. My uncle was a big-time enthusiast, still is to this day. Every time I go in his basement, look up inside his basement in the rafters, beautiful RC airplanes. Well, I got the bug. When I got into IMAC, the bigger scale airplanes, the stuff that was on the market at that time was beautiful airplanes, but on the heavier side, and not a lot of engineering involved with them, a lot of old technology. And so designed a Laser 200, and that was just basically for myself to compete with. But a lot of people kept asking me over and over, well, can I get one, can I get one? So I decided, well, why not try to sell one or two of these a year? One thing led to another, and started building kits and builders kits and ARCs and deluxe pre-builts, and 20 years later or longer now, we're AeroWorks. AeroWorks started out literally in a townhouse, 900 square foot townhouse. Today, we have 20,000 square foot factory and over 40 different product lines. Back in those days, everybody was doing ARFs, but they weren't like that you see today. We were the first ones to do the pre-hinging. Everything's bolted on, assembled at the factory. So when you get the model, you basically pull out of the box, a few hours of assembly, you're ready to go fly. 6 years ago, when I created the QB series, I had no airplanes. So new manufacturing, new concept, new ideas. I approached several different factories in China to manufacture the QB line. I found 3 factories that were willing to do it, and only one that I felt that could do it at the time. Many years ago, there was all old guys at the field. Go to the fields today, you got Huckfest, you got all kinds of stuff. And if you go to these events, it's a lot of young kids. The young kids are into it because of the manufacturing in China. It's brought our hobby to the masses. The electric power is still a little expensive for the battery systems for the bigger airplanes. What I actually see is the small gas motors, the 20 cc's, the 30 cc's manufactured from China. The quality is incredible, the cost is extremely low. I see that affecting the small electric, and especially the glow industry. So if you can take a 60 size airplane, put a 20 cc gas motor in it, and maybe 2 gallons last you all summer long for $3, you do the math. So we are working on electrics and gas and sport and scale and warbirds. The manufacturing, the designing, the testing is the easy part. The hard part is the distribution, the marketing, the advertisements, all the new technology, keeping up with that and be able to afford it. I'm like anybody else, I'll go to the expos to work, and I come home with 3 or 4 new airplanes. So I like anything that has to do with RC.